People, we've got Adam Smith, he's our magician. We've got Mike Wright, he's going to be, well, as I call him now, Pixel. He's changed his name. I think it suits him much better. So he's going to come to... So, you know, they volunteered to do this. I've asked them, and they've volunteered to do it. Now, the thing is, when we get going, I'm going to mute you all. Otherwise, if you cough or if you stub your toe and you swear, you're going to be on screen. So I will mute you all. So, but when the artists are on, when Adam does something spectacular with his magic, obviously can't hear you clapping. So what I want you all to do, we're all going to go like this, all right? It doesn't mean go away. That's going to mean we're really enjoying it, okay? As I said, this is all new to me. I have no idea how it's going to work. But as with most things I do, suck it and see, as they say. If you don't mind the expression. Hi, Barbara. Nice to see you. Oh, I can see you've got your Hypno-Pub behind you as well. Yes, excellent.
Nice.
There's a couple more people. I'm just trying to get them into view. This pub holds 500 people. So I don't know how many people want to get here, but I fully expect Becky to do some dancing when she's. I've been to Las Vegas when she's been there, and I know when she's had a few cups of tea, she does get a bit rowdy. So I fully expect, and Deborah's here as well. Deborah's she's one of the best dancers in Hornsea.
I think you must have had your beer goggles on, but Freddie.
No, I've seen you dancing. Well, I don't know, dancing or stumbling. One of the either way, it was good fun. Yes. So I fully expect when Mike starts. I can't see Carmen yet, and she's our poet. No. And I know she was very nervous about doing this, so I'm hoping she's going to be. Hi, Camille.
Good to see you, Freddie.
Sorry?
Good to see you.
I don't know who said that.
Oh, that was Camille.
Oh, Camille. Hi, Camille.
Good to see you all.
Right, good. Right. I don't know, anyone got the time?
8 or 9.
Right. Okay, right. Well, as Karma's not here yet, I'll have to see if she joins us, because I was going to get her to read a poem first. I can see my wife's there, but I can't see her. Whether she's hiding, as she normally does for me. I believe she's.
Hi, Marion.
Hi. I could try and switch her
there's Marion.
Video on, but yeah, Adam, when you do that, that's spot on. What's that? Spot on. Yeah. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Hi, well, nice to see you. Spencer, good to see you.
Well,
I can't say hello to everyone, I'm sure, but know that I love you all, and I'll be waving at you and saying hello if I could. All right, so I think we'll kick things off. The first thing I want to do, as a group, if this is all right with you, is whatever you've got in front of you, a cup of tea, cup of coffee, whether you've got a glass of alcohol, I'm just going to raise a glass and just to remember all the people that have already been affected and died from this virus. I'm going to give just 10 seconds before we get into the joviality and the fun of this evening. Just have 10 seconds of silence in sort of memory and respect for those people. Okay, so raise a glass to all those people who already lost their lives, and just have 10 seconds now. Yes. Okay, thanks very much. And look, I want you to enjoy this evening. As I said, you know, sing along, dance along to Mike, if you want to. Let's just enjoy ourselves. Mike's going to come on and do whatever you want, Mike. You know, because Jed's not turning up in the comedian, so we might as well have a laugh at your 4th or 5th song. So just, you know, get into it, you know, and maybe 30, 40 minutes, then we'll come back and then hopefully Carmen will be here. She's going to read a poem, and then we'll swap over. Adam's going to take over, do some magic. At some point, I'm going to do some mind reading. It's going to be incredible. And then Mike's going to come back towards the end of the evening and see us all out with some music, okay? So I'm going to thank you all for coming along tonight and joining me. Just take this bit of time to share it with everybody, and let's have a drink, give thanks that we're still well, and we've got each other to call upon. I think it's a wonderful thing, okay? So I'm going to hand over to Mike now. It's all yours, Mike. I'm going to mute everyone. I think you might be able to do it from where you are, actually. Let me just see.
I'll let you do it. I'm not 100% sure.
Right, let's see if I can. For some reason, hang on. Right, I'm going to mute everyone. Don't think I'm rude. I'm going to mute you all. I'm just going to leave Mike on, and we'll speak to you all. But as he sings, if you enjoy the music, if you're dancing, that's fine. I'm really looking forward to seeing. I might even get some dancing in myself, which would be make up for the comedian not being here anyway. And, then, and so just join. And when he finishes the song, I want you remember he can't hear you, so let's give him some encouragement. Let's get some dancing going, so Mike knows that he's not singing to himself. All right, I'm gonna mute you all now, and I'll speak to you all in a bit.
Can you hear me? Everybody hear me yet?
Yeah.
Autumn blew its leaves at me, threatening winter as I walked. Summer always goes so quick, barely stopping like my thoughts. Can you spin your change so fast? I have to wonder, no, will I last? Will I last? Through the windows of the train, kind reflections of a paper cup. And it's small in a pale blue sky, never knowing which way's up. Above the clouds, to be found. I have to wonder, no, yeah, will I be around? My anger shouts, my own self-doubt, the sadness creeps into my dreams. You get scared of living, not afraid to die. I get scared of giving, but I must find a way to be. Yeah. Yeah. Must be me that's rushing by. Time to sling from the wind, kicking through the autumn fields. Never known it's going to rain. Oh, above the clouds, to be found. high. Just running high, just sailing evening tide. It's running high, against the sailing evening tide. Thank you. This song's called Trouble. Trouble. Dragon's been dogging my soul since the day I was born. Worrying, yeah, this will not seem to leave my mind. Oh, I've been sad. I've been sad. I've been she won't let me go. She won't let me go now. She won't let me go. She won't let me go now. Trauma, no, trauma. Seems like every time I get back on my feet, she comes around and knocks me down. Sometimes I swear it feels like this worry is my only friend. I've been so I've been so she won't let me go. She won't let me go now. She won't let me go, no. She won't let me go now. She's good to me now. She's good to me. She's good to me, yeah.
Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah.
The sound's a bit patchy. I don't know whether it's from your ends or whether it's just in general. Is it? Can you wave if yours is the same? Are you? Who's hearing this? Just a little bit patchy. Yeah. I don't know whether it's your end or my end.
All right. Okay. Does it keep breaking up?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not too sure what else to do unless my Wi-Fi signal is quite strong.
No, this is a Zoom thing. Music is like that with Zoom.
It is it?
It is a
That's
Zoom
true.
thing.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
It is a Zoom thing. I know, because my daughter's in a music program, and they don't, when they do live classes, they don't use Zoom. But it sounds beautiful. It sounds awesome.
Right, good, good. It's just that I wasn't sure whether it was something that Mike could do. All right, okay.
All right.
You're doing great, Mike. We're loving it.
I'll maybe try and play some quieter songs then, but so it doesn't distort as much, maybe, or something.
I'd like to hear some of your Paul Weller stuff.
All right. Okay.
I don't. You can take requests. Becky's smiling.
Only if I know them.
Yeah. If he doesn't know them, he makes them up. It's really good. Trust me.
Mike.
So I'd like to hear a couple of your Paul Weller songs. And what we'll do is after this, after you've done a couple more songs, can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. After you've done a couple more songs, we'll have a break. Then then maybe we'll see if we do anything with the sound. I'll get Adam on because he can do his stuff without singing. Strangely enough, he can do it. Go ahead because we're all loving it. So go ahead, play a couple more songs for us, and then we'll just see if there's anything we can change, whether your end or my end, to make it a little bit better. But then I want you. Obviously, I'd like you to come back in and do some more stuff for us.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll maybe try. I'll do a Paul Weller song called "Brand New Start," and then I'll do another one which we may all know, a bit of a universal song, and then.
Okay. And if it is a song you know, this is a new song you've written, is it?
No. I'm going to play a Paul Weller song, and then I'll play.
Okay. Well, what I'd like to see is 50 people miming because I can't hear you. So this is your chance if you're muted to sing along without embarrassing yourself. So let's all do that. Well, I won't because you'll hear me. Right,
Okay.
Mike. We're loving it. Huh?
You might know this song. This one's called "Pretty Flamingo," so you might know.
Oh, I love this song. Play it twice if you want. I don't mind.
Cool.
This is one I will dance to.
And then I'll do a Paul Weller song after that.
All right, great. Go ahead. I'll shut up now.
I'll maybe try and play a bit quieter. Hopefully that'll help. California guys, California casual glows like the sun, and her eyes can light the skies. When she walks, she looks so fine, like a flamingo. Puts on a dress that clings so tight, she's out of reach and out of sight. When she walks by, she brightens up the neighborhood. Oh, every guy that girl is, if they just could, if she just did. One sweet day, I'll make you mine. Every guy will envy me. This paradise is where I'll be. I say, sha-la-la, la-la-la-la, pretty for me. Sha-la-la, la-la-la-la, pretty for me. And she walks by, she crowds of the neighborhood. And every guy that girl is, they're just good, she just good. One sweet day, I make it ready for me. Every guy will envy me. This paradise is where I'll be. Everybody, sha-la-la, la-la-la-la, ready for me. Sha-la-la, la-la-la, ready for me. Sha-la-la, la-la-la-la, ready for me. Sha-la-la, la-la-la-la, ready for me.
Thank you. Is that any better?
It's still a little bit distorted, but it's beautiful. We love it. So we never want to hear music in a normal way again. So we're just,
Do you want me to play one more? Or
yeah,
we're
yeah,
moving
play
on?
one more. Yeah. You can keep
Okay,
going
so
if you like. Keep going.
Well, I'll do a Paul Weller song and I'll hand it
Do
over.
a couple more. Do a couple more because I'm enjoying it. Like my legs are just getting warmed up.
All right.
If I had any trousers on, I'd stand up and dance, but I haven't. So.
Oh, we're all in for a treat with a few more drinks then, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. I just forget myself.
Okay, this is a song by Paul Weller called "Brand New Start." It's quite a positive song. Probably quite fitting. If I can remember it.
I'm gonna clean down my head. I'm gonna get myself straight. I know it's never too late to make a brand new start. I'm gonna kick down the door. I'm gonna let myself in. I'm gonna fix up the art and not fall back again. I'm gonna clean up my earth and build a heaven on the ground. And something distant and unfound, but something real to me. But something real to me. All that I am, I can be. All that I am, I can see. All of this mind is in my hands. So to myself I call.
Don't hide it.
There's somewhere else I should be. There's something else I can't see. There's something more I can find. It's only up to me. I'm gonna clean up there and build a heaven on the ground. That something distant and unfound. It's something real to me. But something real to me. I'm gonna clean out my head. I'm gonna get myself straight. I know it's never too late to make a brand new start. To make a brand new start. To make a brand new start. This is an Elvis song. Hopefully it's quiet enough where it just sounds like I'm talking so well.
I fully expect everyone to sing along with this one then. Unless you're under 5, you'll know what it is, I'm sure.
It's quite a quiet one.
Well, we can all sing along quietly.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true. Oh, my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you. And I always will. Love me tender, love me long. Take me in your heart. For that's where I belong. And we'll never part. Love me tender, love me true. Oh, my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you. And I always will. Love me tender, love me deep. Tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you. And I always will. Thanks, everybody.
That was absolutely incredible. And I think I know that whatever anyone else takes away from tonight, we're all going to remember that version of that song, are we not? Wave if you agree. Yeah. So it's fantastic, honestly, Mike. I loved it.
Thanks, Freddie.
So, and it's just, you know, in this point in time with all this stuff going on, that was, you know, that was really was.
Oh.
You know, and I appreciate. I can see Janet now, full screen. I appreciate that. So you're going to come back on later on for us, yeah?
Yeah, great.
So, you know, but you know, we're loving it. I know we are, and it's just great to have you doing this for us. I really appreciate it.
It's an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
I'm going to go back to. I don't quite know where I'm going to go now, but in a moment I'm just going to. If anyone's got any questions, if I unmute everyone for a moment. If anyone wants to hold their hand up and just a second, see what I can do here.
Yay.
Right, so anyone can speak, anyone can come on now.
I just want to say that was beautiful.
It was lovely.
Loved it. Loved it.
Yeah, lovely.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
It was awesome.
Thank you. It was beautiful. Yeah.
What a way to spend
Thank
isolation.
you. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Great. You know, and it's so nice to see all of you turn up this evening and, you know, spend this bit of time together. It is a tough time, you know, if we're locked in. And so it's just nice to be able to speak to everyone and see everyone just for this period of time, take ourselves out of ourselves just for a while. You know, we can't underestimate the seriousness of this whole thing, but we do have each other and we can feel less isolated if we can meet up. And I think this Zoom thing for me is incredible. It opens it up to be able to speak to people. This would be a terrible time. Imagine if we didn't have, you know, didn't have the internet at this point in time.
Yeah.
It'd be, you know, disastrous.
Mm.
So, you know, we've got to be thankful for these things.
No,
Right,
that's
so
lovely.
in a moment,
Like you've got a lamp coming out the top of your head.
who's speaking? Janet?
I've got a guitar coming out the top of my head.
Sorry?
There's a guitar popping out the back of my head, I think.
Right, okay. Look, I'm going to introduce you to Adam Smith. Once again, I'm going to mute everyone except Adam and myself. Thanks again, Mike, before I switch off. But
Thank you. Absolute pleasure. Can't wait to see the magic.
yeah, and I will see you in a little bit. But let me just try and get Adam on here.
Freddie,
Right.
quick question, Freddie.
Okay, go on.
What I'm going to do, I don't know if you can do this, but obviously, as a magician, you do need people to help out. And
Yeah.
obviously, there's no one in the room. So if you can you unmute one person at a time for me?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just.
So what I'll do is I'll say to
But what I'm
people,
doing is it's allow participants to unmute themselves. So if you pick someone out,
so what I'm going to do is say, does anyone want to help me on some bits? If you want to, wave, and then we'll pick someone and unmute. Oh, look at Janet does. Okay. Okay.
Right, so look,
Okay.
I'm now I'm gonna mute everyone,
Okay.
and then whoever waves, they can unmute themselves. So
Okay.
call out their name. Otherwise, we've got a lot of wannabe stars here. I can see that, and you end up with 50 people.
I can't wave anymore. My arms will drop off.
So let me just do that now. Right. So I'm going to mute everyone, and then so I can see you all, but we can't hear you anymore. And then Adam, if you speak, are you on full screen now?
Can you all hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, obviously, have you noticed I've been looking this way quite a lot? Yeah. That is because my screen is over here and my camera's here. So what we're going to do, has anyone seen a magician before? Wave if you have. Oh, has anyone seen me before? No. Oh no, definitely not. She's like, no, I haven't seen you. Crime Watch, yeah? Crime Watch. That's what, who was that laughing? Crime Watch. Okay.
Janet, because she's unmuting herself. She's getting in first.
She's definitely in there, Janet.
She obviously wants
Janet,
to
calm
be.
down, Janet. What's going on, Janet?
Now, your stooge.
Look, I'm going to do something for everybody, okay? Some of you may have seen this before. Just to start, it's a little mentalism Derren Brown trick. Who likes Derren Brown? Yeah, so I want you all to try this for me. Some of you will get this, some of you won't. So I want you all to think of a number between 1 and 10. Wave when you've got it. Now, for the mathematicians out there, if this is too difficult, choose a smaller number. But multiply the number you've got by 9. Wave when you've done it. Some people are, yeah, good, there we go. Well done, Jessica, I see you're a bit late there. Okay, now, so if you've multiplied that number by 9, you should have a 2-digit number now, okay? If that 2-digit number is 22, you add the 2 digits together, so you have 4. So whatever your 2-digit number is, add the 2 digits together. Have you all done that? Wave when you have. Perfect. Now, from that number, take away 5. Wave when you've done that. Yeah, perfect. Okay, now that number, this is a complicated bit. That number, I want you to make that a letter of the alphabet. So if you've got 1, it's A, 2, it's B, C, it's 3, D, it's 4, E, it's 5. So you should have a letter. Wave if you've done that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, with that letter, think of a country. Take the second letter of that country and think of an animal. Now think of a colour of that animal. Who's got a grey elephant in Denmark? Okay, yeah. See, 99% of people will come up with grey elephant in Denmark unless you're not that good at maths. Exactly. There's everyone laughing. Okay, perfect. So what we're going to do, I'm going to move the screen downwards so you can see the cards. We're going to do some card tricks. Now, I have got my daughter here. Hello, smiling.
Hi.
Who's going to help out if we need her. But obviously, when you're a magician, you have to get somebody to pick a card. So when I say take a card, I promise I'm not cheating. I am a magician, but I'm not cheating. So we're going to move down. Are we ready for this? Here we go. Now, we need everybody to have me on big screen. Can everybody see these cards on big screen? Perfect. Now, we're going to start off with a little bit of sleight of hand. I don't know if you've heard of sleight of hand. This is a little bit of sleight of hand for you. So if you take a card and you give it a little rub on the mat, you can make it disappear. Okay? It's very, very weird. You take any card, you put it on the mat like this, and it will disappear. Okay? It's very, very weird. Now, what we're going to try and do first of all, who are we going to choose? Everybody waves who wants to be in. Oh, Janet. We can't say no to Janet first, can we, really? Are you all right, Janet?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Janet. We've got a deck of cards, and they are shuffled. I will give them a little mix. Now, Janet,
Yep.
I'm going to go along like this.
Stop.
You jumped the gun there, Janet, didn't you? There we go, right? All right, we'll try again, Janet. Are you ready? Anytime you want, just say stop.
Stop.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to open these cards up. It was around here. Which one would you want? Say stop.
That one's fine.
This one?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to take it
Thank
out.
you.
Now watch very carefully. Never done this before like this. This is really weird. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to get, it doesn't matter if I see it, okay? But I'm going to show you
Okay.
it so everyone can see the card. If everyone see that card,
Yeah.
Emma, if you can put that back in for me, it doesn't matter where. Say stop.
Stop.
Put it back in. The other way around so we can't see it. Perfect. So the card's gone in. Now we're going to mix the cards up. We're going to give them a few magician shuffles. And we're going to give them a little shuffle like this. Perfect. And give it another mix. Perfect. Now, cards are all mixed up. Now we're going to do a thing, what they call a sloppy shuffle, which looks like this. We're mixing them back to front, front to back, back to front, all the way through the pack. We all see that all back to front. So depending where we cut this deck, we'll get a back to a front or a front and a back. Now I'm going to do a little Freddie Jacquin trick. Sleep, everybody. Wake up, everybody. Did you realise you've all been asleep for 5 minutes? Because while you were asleep, I went back to this deck. I put all the cards back round the right way. I left Janet's face up in the middle.
Oh.
There we go, Janet. That's how you make your cards disappear.
Wow.
Wow.
Very good.
Wow.
Thank
That was good.
Here we go again. Well done, Janet. You did well. Give Janet a round of applause.
you so much.
Silent round of applause. Perfect,
Quite sure I'm
perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, Freddie, who do you think is the cleverest person on the screen?
Apart from me,
Apart from you, Freddie.
Mike, I'm going to say Mike.
Where's Mike? Where's Mike?
I'd like to play guitar like him.
Where's Mike?
Sorry, I know you want to say you, but I'm going to say Mike.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
Very well, how are you?
That's perfect. Apparently, you're the most
He's my
cleverest.
favourite singer of the evening, anyway.
All right, I'm the only one, so that's not hard.
Mike, we're putting our faith in you, Mike.
All right,
We want to see how clever you are, Mike.
go on then, let's do it.
I want you to name any card you like.
The Ace of Spades.
Heavy metal fan there. Look. Ace of Spades. I now need you also to give me a red card.
The Nine of Diamonds.
Nine of Diamonds. Perfect. Now, this is where your cleverness comes into it. I'm going to go through the deck one at a time. We're going to do it nice and quick. Don't know how long this top stays open for. And as I go through the deck, I want you to try and tell me if you think the next card is going to be red or black. So which one do you reckon that is, red or black?
Black.
Red or black?
Red.
Keep going.
Red. I can't see you now. Hang on.
If everyone can mute yourself. I'm trying to mute everyone. Yeah.
Can you see me now?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's disappeared.
There we go. Yep, you're back. Red.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Should we check?
Go on then.
Well, Mike, you did well. Okay, red or black? Nice and quick. Here we go. Black.
Black. Black. Red. Red. Black. Red. 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 Black. Red.
Not bad, Mike.
Black. 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 Red. Red. Black. Red.
Well, let's see how many more to do. Just do 2 more.
Red.
Red,
Black.
black. Okay, we're going to switch it around. We're going to put a red one this side and a black one this side. Now, extra quick for the rest of them. Red or black?
black, red, red, black, 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 red, 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 black,
Not bad.
red, black,
Mate. Come on. Red,
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 red, black, 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 red, black,
Oh,
red.
I cheated. I cheated. You said black, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, good chance. Okay,
red,
red,
black,
black. Last one.
red.
Mate, how do you think you've done?
I think I've done incredibly well. I think you've done better.
Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look? You think you did well? Let's have a
Yeah.
look.
Get out of here.
Hang on, hang on. No, you couldn't have what?
That's incredible.
Hang on a minute. Mike, no one's ever done this. No, what? I've never seen anyone get them all. No, this seriously can't have worked.
How on earth have you done that? That's freaky.
I mean, there's one left, Mike. Have you got a full house?
Black.
Oh, yeah, Mike, give Mike a round of applause. Come on. Oh my gosh, Mike, you're just amazing. How you doing, mate?
That's absolutely incredible. I've no idea how you managed to do that.
Mike, can I give you a little bit of advice?
Yeah.
That's the first time that's ever worked. Honestly, it's
I don't
never
believe
worked,
you.
that trick. That's my first attempt.
That's fantastic.
Now, you might have noticed I'm a little bit dodgy with a pack of cards. Yeah? So, would anyone play me at poker? Wave if you play me at poker. Oh, thanks. Okay, that's nice. No one will play me at poker. And I'm going to show you how I cheat. There's a lot of people that say, do you cheat at a game of poker? Would you like to see how I cheat?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know how a magician cheats at a game of poker. A magician would cheat at a game of poker. He'd look through the pack like this, and then he'd try and work out where all the cards were. He'd then give it a little shuffle like this, and then he'd put the cards down, and he'd want to cut to a card. So say I wanted to cut to the aces. I'd just reach across, I'd count with my finger, turn over, and we should get an ace. One above, one below, I would have missed. Now the second ace is a lot harder because there's only 3 left. So what he would do, he'd give it a little shuffle, he'd throw the card at the deck, put it in, turn it over, and he would get another ace. Which is a little bit weird. One above, one below, I would have missed. Now Mike, give me a number between 1 and 10.
8.
10 and 20. Give me 10 and 20.
11.
Sorry? 11.
22. Oh, 11. Yeah, 11.
11. Watch carefully. 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 11th card is. How on earth are you doing that, Mike? One above. I don't know. I don't get it. What's the last one? Right, we need the ace of hearts. We'll get that with a little flourish and a flare. It looks something like this. At the middle of the deck. One card. Incredible. There we go. Yes. I am rather dodgy. Okay. Now, have you heard that the hand is quicker than the eye? Who's heard that? Yeah. I'm going to now prove this to you. We're going to use the kings. Don't know if you can see this. The king of spades, the king of clubs, the king of hearts. There's the king of diamonds. I made it disappear. Perfect. Now, Emma, can you put those in red, black order for me? Emma's now putting them in order for me. Red and black. Thank you. Can we all see this? Red, black. Yeah. Wave if you can see it. Perfect. Now, who knows all the suits in playing cards? Do you know them, Mike?
Say that again, sorry.
King of
Hearts.
King of hearts. The king of
Diamond.
clubs. King of diamonds.
Oh, sorry. King of Diamonds, yeah.
Spades. We'll put these
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Spades.
Can everyone see these 4 cards? Watch them carefully. A little bit of sleight of hand. Did you see what I did?
No.
First one over. Okay. Try not to miss it, Mike. You're going a bit slow there, Mike. Watch again. If I do this, the second one turns over. One. There's the second one turned over. What's the third one, Mike? Are you watching? Just leave a wave like that, Mike. The third one turns over.
Oh,
Okay, Mike, we'll go to the last one. What's the last one? It goes in. Pick my fingers. They all turn over. Do you know what the hard bit is?
Wow.
Changing them to the 4 aces afterwards.
oh,
Mike, I don't know how you're doing it. Now, we're going to try something. Now, thank you. Now, Freddie.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you choose wave if you want to do the next one? Anybody out there?
Adam, can I just say,
Yeah.
when you ask a question,
Yeah.
when you ask a question,
Yeah.
can you, before you show the last thing, because when you asked Mike that the last time,
Yeah.
and he said, can you, you know, and he speaks, then we missed the next thing you do for a few
All right.
seconds.
I'll make my sleight of hand slower.
You look much better upside down, strangely enough.
Thank you, mate. Oh, I've got head rush. So who wants to do this one? Wave if you want to do it. Oh, we've got a few waves coming in.
Camille's, is that, who's with you, Camille?
That's my son.
Well, I think Camille's son's looking like he wants to do it.
Oh, where's that? Hello, Camille. Hello, Camille's son.
Hang on, I've just muted everyone. Let me just unmute you again.
I unmuted us. Do you hear us?
All right, okay. Are you on still, Adam? Speak.
Yeah, I'm back now.
Right, good.
Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? I can't call you Camille's son. What's your name, mate?
It's Ellie.
Elliot.
Ellie.
Elliot. Hello, mate. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm magic, in fact. Okay. We're going to try something. When I started magic, I got this book. This is the God of all magic books. I love this book. And when I bought it,
I didn't know you could read, Adam.
I always use red cards. Can you see a red pack of cards and a magic book? Now, magic books are brilliant. Inside these books, there is a trick on every single page. This is a very old book, very, very old book. And I always used it. And there's one trick that every magician has always wanted to do. And it's actually repeated 3 times in this book because it's one of the hardest tricks to do. But if I do it on camera, it's quite good because I can just say the internet went down. So that's why it went wrong. You see, makes it easier. So this is the trick we're going to try and do. We're going to use the book, but we're going to use the book here so you can see it. Now we have a deck of cards. Now, because we're online, most magicians will say like, pick a card, pick a card, pick a card, but we can't do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread the deck out. Can you still see that?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go through like this. And when you say stop, I'm going to stop, take a card out. For example, in this case, the King of Spades. And I want you to look at it. That make sense?
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll go nice and slow. Here we go. Just say stop.
Okay, stop.
Yeah. Fair. It's this one? Or do you want the one before or the one after?
The one you got first was good.
This one here? Yeah? Have a look at this. It doesn't matter if I see it, don't worry. Can we all see what that is? Yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to put it back. Now, the trick itself is called any card at any number. So what I'm going to get you to do now is give me a number between 1 and 52. And I'm going to try and cut your card to that position in the deck. So give me a number between 1 and 52.
25.
25. Okay. Here we go. I think your card is now 25 from the top. Drum roll, please. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. The 25th card. I didn't actually look what your card was. Was your card the 8 of spades?
Nope.
It wasn't. Oh, 5 of clubs?
Nope.
Ace of spades? King of clubs? King of spades?
Not.
No. 2 of hearts?
Nope.
9 of hearts, Jack of spades? No?
Nope.
You know how I said this is a hard trick?
Right.
And sometimes tricks can go wrong.
It's gonna
You
be
said
in the book.
You said 25 from top, didn't you?
You're
What?
gonna put it in the book.
This is weird. This
You
is
put
the
it in
book. This is the book. Now,
Page of the
we'll
book.
try and do this. You may need to turn the light on for me, Ems, if you can. We're going to go through to page 25. 24 and 25. I'm going to zoom in. Can you see that?
Yep.
In here is one playing card. What was your card?
The Ace of Diamonds.
Wow.
Mate, you are so good. Can do it without you, mate. I'll pay you later. Thanks, mate. Right. I'm going to do one more little thing, and then if Freddie wants to have a little break, we can do some more in a bit if you want. But this is a trick that I know Freddie has asked me to perform tonight. It's one of your favourites, Freddie, isn't it?
It is.
This is a little story that I want to tell you. I don't know if anybody's seen this trick. This is a little story that I learned. Now, there is a story about this trick itself. A few years ago, each year I do a 48-hour non-stop magic, day, night, sitting at a table like this, just doing magic outside on the bandstand in Tunbridge Wells where I live. And I raise money for charity. So I do 48 hours non-stop. People can come and watch me. Don't sleep. It's good fun. But the story behind it, I'll tell you the story behind that once I've done the trick. So here we go. Are you all watching? We have a deck of cards. Yeah, do you want to turn the light off this end so that it doesn't glare? Perfect. I think this is better. So this is a story about a guy called Sam the Bellhop. Wave if you've heard of Sam the Bellhop. No. Okay, good. That's good. Now Sam the Bellhop, Freddie did. Sam the Bellhop owns a restaurant just down the road from the 654 Club. Now, if you've never heard of the 654 Club, it's a great place to go for a drink. Now, one day, Sam was in his restaurant and 4 guys, all dressed as kings, walked in. Okay, they walked into this place and they said, look, we're looking to have something to eat. Would you be able to find us something to eat and maybe find us a few ladies to help us eat? He said, it's a little bit early, but I'll see what I can do. So he had the cards cut. Can you cut the cards for me, Emma? Perfect. The cards got cut. And Sam went for a walk around 1 block. He went for a walk around 2 blocks. He went around the walk for 3 blocks. He said, I found you 4 women, 2 brunettes and a couple of redheads. He said, now, is that okay? How did you do that? Where the hell did you find them? He said, I found them at the 654 Club just down the road. He said, that's brilliant. There's a £2 tip for you. So anyway, so they're sitting having this meal with all these girls and suddenly they decide they want a game of poker. So he said, it's a little bit early, but I'll see what I can do. And he had the cards cut. Can you cut the cards for me? Perfect. Done it perfect. And Sam went for a walk. He went around 1 block. He went around 2 blocks. He went around that 3rd block. He said, I found you 4 guys, but they're all named Jack. Is that okay? He said, that's absolutely fine. Where the hell did you find them? He said, oh, at the 654 Club just down the road. He said, that's brilliant. There's another £2 tip for you. So they were well happy. They were sitting there playing poker with all these girls, having a few drinks. And then they got into a lot of debt. Never play poker with these girls because they got into a lot of debt. They were £40 in debt. So he said, could you have the cards cut? Can you help me out? So he said, okay, I'll find out what I can do. Cut the cards for me. Perfect. Sorry, that's me cheating. Do that again. Perfect. Thank you very much. And Sam went for a walk. He went around 1 block. He went around 2 blocks. He went around that 3rd block. He said, I couldn't get you any 20s, but I got you 4 10s. Is that all right? He said, that is absolutely brilliant. There's another £2 tip for you. So these guys are really happy and they're having a lot of fun. And he said, look, we've been looking at you, Sam, and we've been trying to work out your age. We reckon you're about 38. He said, you're close, I'm 39. He said, that's absolutely brilliant. He said, how the hell did you know that? He goes, do you live around here? He goes, funny enough, I live in the posh part of Tunbridge Wells. I live in Southborough. Now, anyone around here knows where that is. Now, he said, really? He goes, yeah, where do you live? He goes, I live at 132 Five Rooms Road. He said, that's amazing. He said, when did you move in there? He goes, oh, back in 98. He said, that's amazing. He says, I can't believe it. He said, do you gamble very much? He goes, yeah, every night at the 654 Club, just down the road. He said, that's absolutely amazing. How the hell did you do that? He goes, I bet you win a lot. He goes, well, actually, this person came in called Freddie. He had 3 sevens and a pair of 8s. He goes, that must have been the winning hand. Now, Mike Pixel was in there. He had 3 aces and a pair of 9s. He goes, no, that had to be the winning hand. He said, no, no, no. That magician, Adam Smith, was there, and he had a running flush. And that's the story of Sam the Bellop and the 654 Club.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Thank you, Alexa.
Can you still hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right, good. That was phenomenal. That's one of my favourite things ever, favourite tricks ever. So tonight, you know, I've had Love Me Tender by Mike, now my favourite song. And now everyone's seen my favourite magic trick as well. So how do we all feel about Adam and Mike so far? Good. You know, I'm very lucky. I am a very lucky man. You know, some of you know where I live. I live in this little seaside town. It's a beautiful place, and I'm very lucky to be. I don't know quite know how I got here. I've been one of those people where I've never planned anything, and I end up, you know, having a reasonable life. You know, I've been loved, and you know, I do a job I love. So I'm very lucky, and I'm also lucky to know some fabulous people. And you know, when I asked Adam and I did a show years ago. I did a part of the hypno show purely because I was a hypnotherapist, and I asked myself that question: why am I not doing one? Is it because I'm a hypnotherapist, or is it because I'm scared of doing it? And like most of the things that I fear, I try and do it. And Adam had asked me to do a show with him, so we did a show together. But I've seen lots of magicians. But when we did the promo for that little show, we had a guy follow us with a camera, and the guy filmed Adam doing these tricks. And so he went back because he was editing that bit of video, and he slowed it down so much, and he still couldn't see how Adam was doing what he was doing. I mean, you've just seen some stuff. It's incredible, isn't it? You know, there's no doubt about it. He's brilliant. And we've got, and Mike I've known for a couple of years now. And when I asked him if he'd do some music for us, he said straight away he'd do it. So, you know, I think we're all very lucky to have these wonderful people in our life. I don't know really any magic. I can play the guitar as well as I do magic, to be honest with you. But I am going to try something. I try a bit of mentalism. I think that's what I call it.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm going to try this little thing. I need maybe 4 volunteers from around the world. So this is going to be long distance anyway. So, and I don't know if this is going to work. And if it doesn't work, you can all laugh out loud, and that'll make up for the fact that we haven't got comedians tonight. You can just laugh at me instead. But I'm going to try this. So who wants to try it? Barbara, would you like to try this? Barbara Scholl. Mark's waving. Mark Costigan, yeah? Barbara, you up for this? Yeah? Okay, let me unmute you. Let me just, and I can speak to you. Hold on a second. My mouse has gone on strike, so if I see you wave my hand around like this, is
Freddie, I will participate as long as I understand your accent.
Well, we've worked together in Warsaw, so
I might need a translator.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, your English is better than mine. Marianne, did you want to have a go at this? Yes, I'm going to unmute you, and if I can, yeah.
I think I've done it.
I can hear you now. Okay, great. Anyone else? What about you, Victoria? Do you fancy doing this? Okay. I don't know why I picked 4 women. No, I picked Mark. Sorry, Mark. I forgot I got you as well. I told you my eyesight was bad, Mark. So anyway, so can those 4 people hear me? Yeah. Yes. Right. I'm going to ask.
Yes.
you're going to have to
Yes.
focus on this, because I say I've never done this before. I don't know any magic. I don't really know any mentalism. I'm going to try this. If it works, it's going to be phenomenal. I'm going to change my career and become a mentalist for sure. If it doesn't work, then I'll just have another drink and slide under the table here and try and disappear for the rest of the night. Okay, so are you all ready? The four of you that are going to take part.
Yep.
Becky, you're smiling. Do you want to have a go at this as
Yes.
well? Yes, I'm going to unmute you, Becky, and I can hear you in New Zealand, right? Now, so I think there's 5 people involved. So what I'd like to do is this. Have you all got your phones with you?
Yeah.
I want you to get your, anyone can try this if you want, and if you want me to get into this, try it. But you've got to listen to my instructions carefully, right? So what I want you to do is get your calculator up. Because
Okay, I'll have to do. I'm watching on my phone, so. Yep.
So have you all got your calculator up?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I want you to do this. Make sure it's all cancelled out, so it's 0.
Uh-huh. Ready?
Now I want you to do this for me, because I want to. All of you are going to have a number that I couldn't possibly know, and then I'm going to try and extract through the powers of mentalism that number from your mind. Okay.
Okay.
So, and I might pick a few random people as well. So if anyone's taking part, put your calculator out. You can do this. It's going to be different for everyone, so you know that I'm not cheating. Okay. So have you all got your calculators?
Yep.
It's at 0.
Yep.
Yep.
Put a single number in, just one number. Any between, any number, 1 to 10. So put a number in.
Okay.
Now I want you to do this. I want you to say, multiply that number, say by 5. Do that. Just multiply it by 5.
Yep.
Now keep doing that. Any single number. So times 2, times 5, times 6, but one number at a time. And any time you want to, just stop and just say you'll have a number I couldn't possibly know. So have you got that? Just keep timesing that number one at a time, one digit at a time, and stop anytime you like. Have you done that?
Yep.
So now you've got so Becky, you've got a number now that I couldn't possibly know, yeah?
Yeah.
Barbara, you got a number I couldn't possibly know. Mark, you got a number I couldn't possibly know. And you're not working together, are you? You're not like all syndicated or something. Victoria, you've got one, yeah?
I have, yes.
Okay. And Marianne, you've got one.
I do. Yes, I have.
Right. I want you to do this. And let's start with, who wants to go first? Victoria.
Okay.
I want you to do this. I want you to look at that total and look at one of the numbers in that total, not a 0, okay? Have you got one of those numbers?
Yep.
Now that is the number I'm going to try and extract over the internet from your mind. So you've got a random number I couldn't possibly know, yeah?
Yep.
Right, I want you to do this for me. I want you to just read the rest of the numbers out, but leave your number out. If your number's there more than once, you only leave it out once. So read the rest of the numbers out to me, but leave your number out.
2 something 8 0.
So again, because I missed one of those numbers.
2 something 8 0 0.
Okay. So just like send it down the internet, that number. All right. Now, if I get this right, I want everyone to go like this so I know you're enjoying it. If I get it wrong, just laugh your heads off. I think you're looking at the number 8.
Yes! Oh my goodness! That's amazing!
Right, Becky.
Wow.
Look at your total.
Yeah.
Look at one of those numbers, not a 0.
Okay.
Right, read the rest of the numbers out to me, but leave your number out. If it's there more than once, you only leave it out once. Go for it.
3 something 8 0.
Okay. Right, once again, Becky, I know you're in New Zealand because it might take a little bit of time to get to me. Send it. Don't say it, just think it. Send it. I'm getting it. Okay, I think I've got it. 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, now, Barbara, or Bubba, as I like to call her.
Yeah, right.
Right, once again, so you've got a number I couldn't possibly know, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right, once again, choose one of those numbers, not a zero. Read the rest of the numbers out, but leave your number out. If it's there more than once, you only leave it out once.
040.
Oh, 040.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at me. Down the power of the internet. Five. Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Right, Mark, come on, mate. I can see you're trying to block me.
Amazing.
Because you know I can read everything else in your mind as well as the number.
Okay.
So you've got a number I couldn't possibly know, yeah?
Yep.
Right, okay.
So,
Once again, choose one of those numbers in that total, but it's not a zero. Got one?
Right. Yep.
Right. Now read the rest of the numbers out. Leave your number out. If it's there more than once, leave it out once. Only leave it out once.
Okay. Blank 78.
That's just out a bit louder. I can't hear you.
Blank 78000.
Okay. This is tough because I know you're trying to block me. You're trying to put that stuff on. Okay. I'll get this right. Let's get this right. I want to hear a loud roar of approval. I think I've got it. Send it. Just send it. Don't say it. Just send it. 3.
Hey!
One more. So who's else has done this, but that I haven't got on screen that wants to just see if I can do it with them. So you know I haven't picked. I haven't got 5 Stooges here or something. Marianne, you were going to do it, weren't you?
Me next.
All right, go on, Marianne.
Okay, so mine
Look
is
at one of the numbers, not a
blank.
zero.
Blank 800.
Oh. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think I can't get that. I just can't figure that. So it's blank 8. You say blank 8?
0. Unless I did the calculation wrong that you told me to do at the beginning.
All right, let me come back to you.
Okay.
All right, just because, you know, 1 out of 5 is not too bad. Who else did the calculation? Shane, I saw you with your computer. Shane, did you do it? Not? Has anyone else done the calculation? All right, Oggy.
I did.
Oggy, is that Jane as well? Same?
Yeah, I did it.
Oggy, all right, you did the calculation, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, once again, look at one of the numbers, not a 0. I'll make this the last one, I think, so I might as well quit while I'm ahead. All right, so not a 0. You've got a number now, yeah?
Yeah. There's
Leave the rest of the numbers out. Leave your number out. If it's there more than once, you only leave it out once.
right. 1 blank 5200.
Okay. So say the numbers again.
1 blank 5200.
Okay. I think what's happened here is that you and Marianne, if this works, I'll tell you, for me to have pictured out of all these people here, because I think you're both looking at the same number. And if I get this right, it's going to be pretty damn amazing. Where are you, Oggy, in the world?
Near Bradford.
Near Blackpool.
No.
Marianne, where are you?
I'm in London.
Okay, so it's pretty distant. Now, I think your numbers, I think you're looking at a number 1.
That's amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well done. That's phenomenal. Well
That's
done.
my hypnotherapy business gone
Brilliant.
down the pan. I am just going to be mentalising from now on.
Wow.
Right. Well,
Absolutely
I hope you're having a
amazing.
good. I hope you're all having a good evening here. And then we've got Carmen. She wasn't here earlier, but Carmen is a translator, an interpreter, and hypnotherapist in LA. All right.
Hi.
Right. Yeah. And
Yeah.
Carmen is our poet for the evening. And so she's going to be reading, so we can all just chill now after that incredible bit of mentalism and Adam's magic. Let's give Adam another round of applause for his magic. He's coming back later. I'm going to get him to do a couple more tricks, I think. And so just chill for a bit, get yourself a drink. Chris, I'm trying to think what your girl's name is. Chris Norton. You can speak. What's because I've always seen pictures of you. Can you unmute yourself? I can hear you now. I can speak. What's your girl's name? Huh?
Caitlin.
Caitlin. That's it. I knew I had it on the tip of my tongue. So, are you enjoying it, Caitlin?
Yeah.
Are you old enough to be at the pub, by the way?
She drinks more than us.
Right. So look, we're all going to chill. Calm now. Are you ready for your big moment? I think you're muted at the moment. Let me just see if I can.
I'm here.
Told you my mouse. All right, yeah. And you might have to speak up. I know it's not, the sound on my end is not very good from the loudspeakers. But
No, it's
does
okay.
everyone else hear everyone all right?
I don't speak too loud sometimes.
Yeah, can everyone hear Carmen?
Is this
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
All right,
Good.
we're all going to sit back. Or are you going to read a couple for us, Carmen?
Yeah. I'll read as many as you want.
Right, well, we're going to do a couple. Then I'm going to get, maybe get Adam back. Then do a bit more poetry. And then we're going to finish with Mike. He's going to sing us all to sleep later on. And so I hope this isn't going to make me cry, because Mike's already made me cry with his Love Me Tender song. And I hope this isn't going to make me cry again. So I'm going to make you hosts, Carmen, so that you can be on a full screen. Let me just double check.
Thank you, Freddie.
I truly hope everyone's enjoying this evening. I know I am.
Yeah, I am.
Right. So I think what I'll have to do now, if I can, I don't know if I can now, where I'm at with this. Just get this to panelists. As you can see, my mouse isn't working, so I'm trying to do this. For some reason, I can't seem to get back to being able to mute you all. So while Carmen's doing this, if your mic's on, can you just mute yourself? That's mute, not mute. In case you misheard me, I don't want any accidents. All right, so Carmen, when you speak, I'm hoping I'm going to get you in full view.
Okay. Is this okay?
Can everyone see Carmen? I've got you on full view now. It's great.
I think I'm seeing the video for the magician in my screen. If I do the speaker view, the speaker
You see
view
everyone if you got
so
gallery.
Adam is the speaker view.
Right. Okay. Well, we can see you. So carry on. We're just going to relax and just listen to your voice.
All right. Thank you. I hope everybody's doing great. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I normally just write love poetry, and it's not that I have a choice about it. My poems just are born and I just write them. I don't seek to write like most people. So this one was the latest one. It's very small. Moonlighting. Let us dream under the silver light. Fields of love, only one shape, you and I. I had a dream in the darkest moments of my life. He came at night, embraced me. Handsome and tall, his hair was dark. I couldn't tell his eyes. hazel, a shade of green. My body trembled in his arms. He laughed and I woke up. Like holding water with my hands, the dream slipped away. Can I hold on to that feeling I didn't want to forget? 4 years passed looking for his eyes. I kissed others that didn't measure up. Holding into that memory, looking for him, I almost gave up. In serendipity, he found me. Did I recognize him? I doubt myself. Then I was lost in his eyes once more. And then right there, I knew I loved him long before we met. That is called a dream.
Lovely.
So another one of my favorite poems is called Emerald. Emerald is the color of love, deep, pulsating heart. A sphere so sharp that left my heart longing, wishing, wanting more of him. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me turn off my...
Time for a drink. That's it, Linda. You know how to do this. That's it, Pixel.
No, sorry. It's the it's my dishwasher is too loud, and I'm like getting too self-aware here.
Is that
So
part of the poem, or is this?
So this one is
dishwasher
called,
bit. That's not the poem. Oh, right.
this one is called Emerald. Emerald is the color of love, the pulsating heart. A sphere so sharp that left my heart longing, wishing, wanting more of him. Emerald is the entrance to his soul, mesmerizing silky threads woven around my being. There is no escape to the fondness of being aroused by his width. Emerald is the color of passion, a mirage, bittersweet tangy strawberry kisses, evanescing the world around us. Emerald is the color of his eyes, a myth, a polyglot tongue that murmurs music, romancing my soul with melody. Emerald is the color of my life, a magician bringing a world to life, tainted by his love. That's it. And then I have one more, but I'll do it at the end if you want. I have 2 more, but they're not love poems. Neither of those 2 is prose.
So are they uplifting the next 2?
Well, the next one is one of my weirdest poems. It's one of those that it came up in a very weird time.
Let's hear the weird poem, I think. Who wants to hear a weird poem now?
All right, good.
Yeah, let's hear the weird poem now.
Okay, I'm a mystic too, and I don't know where this came from. It's called the Grail. In the midst of a forest, a black wolf reigned. He was in charge of keeping his strangers away. Red penetrating eyes, he knew a man's heart. To get to the other land, you had to pass his gate at night, drink blood from a cup. First taste was bitter, afterwards everything went black. A meadow of flowers and a rainbow of light was the next sight, when your heart was pure and light. I do not want to know what happened to those whose hearts were heavy and dark. I was allowed to pass. As I found the road out of the dark, I came to a house with its walls made of thoughts, all crammed together, not a pretty sight. The house moved and changed form every time a thought died. Nothing white inside, for sure this cannot be mine, I thought, and a new wall was formed. I sat at the center in a circle of fire, a dancing light of colors and forms moving around. A never-ending spiral was formed. A thought, twisted and dark, was looking at me from the other side. What have you done to us? I felt sorrow. A teardrop changed its form, cleared my mind, and I wished for all those thoughts and forms to be gone. And it was not as simple as that. I entered into the fire and started to dance with its light. There was so much work to be done.
Thanks very much, Carmen. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Adam, are you up for doing a couple more tricks?
I am indeed.
I know it's hard to follow my acts, but you know.
I nearly gave up.
All right, so if everyone can just once again, unless you want to pick on someone other than Mike, do you need an assistant for this or not?
I do need a couple of assistants. I've got a few more. Is that all right?
Yeah, carry on. Unless everyone's got to go home early.
Who's got to leave the pub early? Anyone?
Anyone got to go home early? No.
No.
Right, okay, look, yeah, carry on. Just do what you want to do. 2 or 3. You okay for a while, Mike? You don't have to go to bed at a certain time.
So who are we going to use for this one?
In the morning, 3 in the morning, I can stay until whenever.
Yeah, I've got to do a bit of a lightweight myself, but.
Yes.
It's true.
Right, Victoria, nice cat. Right, okay, Adam, it's all yours.
Happy days. Who would like to do this one? Wave if you want to do this one. Oh, who's going to go? Oh, there's some. Oh, Janet again's off. Look. Oh, hello, Jane. What about Jane down the bottom there?
Yeah.
Can you
unmute Jane?
Unmute Jane?
I'm trying to unmute her. Jane, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, Jane.
Okay. Should be here, Jane, now.
Yeah. Hello, Jane.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. So I'm looking upwards at my telly.
That's all right. We're going to do a little virtual little trick for you, if that's
okay.
Okay, I'm going to pull the screen down 1 second. Can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, we're going to do a trick with an invisible deck of playing cards. Can you see them here?
Yep.
That's good. Good answer. That's exactly what you should be saying right now. Now, I'm going to mix them up. This is the best shuffle you'll see me do tonight. Perfect. Now I've got the reds and the blacks. Would you like me to give you the reds or would you like me to give you the blacks?
Oh, red, please.
I'm going to pass them to you. Ready?
Yeah.
Want to catch them?
Yeah.
Got them? Perfect. Look at her go. That's brilliant. Now, everybody, here we go. You've got to watch Jane. Now, Jane, give them a shuffle. Very good there, Jane. You're doing a great job there. Yeah, look at her go. Okay. Now, you've got the hearts and you've got the diamonds.
Yeah.
Hearts in one hand and diamonds in the other.
Yeah.
Done that?
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, do you want to give me the hearts or do you want to give me the diamonds?
I'll give you the hearts because I'd prefer to keep the diamonds.
Throw them to me? I've got them. Okay, now I've got them, Jane. I've got them here. Keep looking at the hearts. Can you see them?
Yeah.
I'm going to mix them up.
Yeah.
You've got all the hearts. I'm going to put some on the table and some in my hands. Do you want the odds on the table or the odds or the evens on the table?
Evens.
Evens. Can you see them down here?
Yep.
These are all the even hearts down here. They're sitting about here. Now there's the 2, the 4, the 6, and the 8. Which 2 do you want? 2, the 4, the 6, and the 8. Pick 2.
The 2 and the 4.
2 and the 4. I'm going to give you them. Take them. Here they come. Yep. Have you got them?
Yeah.
So you've now got the 2 and the 4 of hearts.
Yeah.
Mix them up. This is a really hard shuffle with the 2. Give them a shuffle. Very good. Now, can you give me 1? The 2 or the 4?
Yep.
Which one have I got?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay, you've got the 4.
You've given me the 4 of hearts out of all those cards.
Yep.
And that's what we've got left.
Yep.
See this box that's been here all this time?
Mm-hmm.
Inside is 1 playing card. Empty.
Oh,
no way!
Jane, you have missed your calling, Jane. You should be a magician. Jane, how did you do that? Jane, you're amazing, Jane.
Thank you.
Jane, give Jane definitely a round of applause for that one, Jane. Okay. Now, I don't know how you did it, Jane. I really don't. Okay, perfect. Now, has anyone ever been to London and been to Covent Garden and you've seen the guys playing a game called Chase the Lady? Have you ever seen that game? It's where they put a queen down and you put 2 other cards and they move them around, Jane, and you have to follow the queen.
Okay.
Yeah? And you have to put your money where you think the queen is. Okay? Never play it. It's done by dodgy people like me. Okay? And I'm going to show you why. These are the original cards. These are very old. I've got these. It was originally done with 4. And I'll show you what they are. We have 3 red ones and 1 black one. Okay? We're going to put one of the red ones over here. We don't need this for now. We just do it with these 3. Can you see these 3 cards?
Yep.
The aim of the game, everybody can try this, but the aim of the game for you, Jane, is to follow the black card. Okay? Each time you get it right, you get 50 quid.
Oh.
Each time you get it wrong, I get 50 quid.
As long as it's not my 50 quid.
It doesn't matter because Freddie's paying. Okay, are you ready? Everybody follow the black card. Here it goes. Where is the black card?
Middle.
In the middle.
Middle?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're 50 quid up, Jane?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yay!
Funny enough, we don't stop there though, Jane. Okay, here we go again. You've got to follow the black card. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Where is it now, Jane? Top, middle or bottom?
Oh, I didn't see it move.
Top, middle or bottom?
Middle.
See, everyone does that, Jane. It's on the bottom.
Ah.
See, now I'm 50. We're back even, Jane. Don't worry about that.
We're
doing
even.
well. So you've got to watch again, Jane. Can you see it here?
Yep.
Are you ready? Watch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Jane. For £50, Jane, where is the black card? Top, middle or bottom?
Bottom.
Let's have a look. It's not on top. It's not on the bottom. It's not in the middle. Okay, Jane, we'll start again, Jane. Remember. Okay. Jane, remember, I'm dodgy. You'll never lose. You never win. What's the black card? Where is it?
Top.
Where is it now?
Bottom.
This is the move. Watch carefully. This is the sleight of hand. Did you see it? No, because that's when I get it back on the top, Jane.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Don't worry, Jane. What we do this, and I'm going to put it in the pocket. Oh no, we haven't got a pocket, have I? I'll put it here. Normally I have a pocket. So we've got a red, and a red, and the black, which is usually in the pocket. Where's the black at the moment?
On the table.
Perfect. Where is it now, Jane?
On the top.
You're doing well, Jane. Where is it now?
On the top.
On the bottom.
Well, now
That's
it's
it.
on the bottom, but I think you put it in the middle.
No, Jane, I wouldn't do that to you. I'm a nice person, Jane. Okay, Jane, here we go. Here we go. Follow it again. This is a sleight of hand. Comes across. That's the move. Did you see it? That's when I get it back on top.
What?
One more time. Watch this. We do it really slowly. Okay, where's the black one? Top, middle, or bottom?
It's on the table.
No, that's red, Jane. Don't fall for that. Everybody falls for that, Jane. Jane, everyone falls for that one, Jane. I'll give you a clue. Would you like the black one to be this one, or this? In fact, I'm going to give you double chance to win. All I want you to do is pick one of the reds. Don't get the black. I want you to get one of the reds. Tell me when to stop when you think you get one of the reds.
Stop.
This one or this one?
No. Stop. First one.
This one. You changed your mind, Jane.
No, you changed my mind.
You can stay there. Do you want to stay with this one?
Yeah.
Red, you reckon?
Yeah.
They never change. You should always change your mind, Jane.
Oh.
But as I say, Jane, I am a magician, so I would have made that black, and you would never have won.
You've done that.
Jane, honestly, never trust me. I'm dodgy. Remember that, Jane.
He's very dodgy.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Okie dokie. Who's out there wants to try something else? Can we have someone else?
Who else would like a go? Who'd like to be the star of the show?
A victim. Who wants to be a victim?
All right. Amanda King.
Where's
You can do
Amanda?
it. I've chosen you. You're the chosen one, Amanda.
Can we find Amanda?
I'm just unmuting.
Oh, there she is. She's back on the other
Which
page.
is something I wouldn't do under normal circumstances.
Hello, Amanda.
But I'm muting her now so she can speak.
Okay, Amanda. We're gonna do a little visual test. Have you got good eyes?
Not really. I'm just trying to pin your video. I can see now. Go on.
You can see okay?
Yeah. Hi.
Okay. Now, hi, all right. We've got a deck of cards here.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as I go through, I just want you to say stop.
Stop.
This one or this one?
No, the one before it. No.
This one.
That one, yeah.
I'm going to take that one out. I don't want to be called a cheat.
Okay.
Because I have been done in a few times. I've been called a cheat, and I don't know why. So I'm going to show you what it is. It doesn't matter when I see it, but we'll just show you a little bit of sleight of hand. So you chose the 7 of diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to put that back somewhere near the middle. That'd be 21 from the top. That'd be fine. And we'll put that in. That's not 21. That's a guess. We will mix this up now. So the way to find a card using sleight of hand, you can either, as we say, give the card a little bit of shuffle. You can take a playing card and get rid of the top one because you don't want it. Or, in fact, Jane, do you know what? I think I've lost your card. So do you know what I normally do when I lose a playing card?
Know what to do.
I run away very quickly. But because I'm online, I can't do that. So I'm going to use 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. These 4 cards are going to tell me all about your card, Jane. This first one here tells me the colour. The first question, was your card a red card?
Yeah.
That's handy. Was your card a diamond?
Yeah.
That's good. Okay, was your card a 7?
Yeah.
Was your card the 7 of diamonds?
Very good, I think. Brilliant.
Oh, hang on, Jane. You can't have 4 7 diamonds. Do you want to see another 4 ace trick instead? We'll just do it. Might be a better trick. There we go.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Excellent. Have you got one more, Adam?
I could do one more for you, if that's all right.
Yeah, I think we all want to watch one more.
Now, it's something we're going to bring you back into the 80s here. I have something here that you may remember from the 80s. Has anyone got one of these? Yeah, good, good. Can anyone see the difference? But the difference with this one, it's got a circle in the middle. If you all see this, your ones at home probably didn't have a circle. This is what they call a speed cube. Are you still there with us, Jane? Who's unmuted? Is there anyone unmuted that I can use?
What about Laurie? Let's get her involved. I can see her there somewhere.
Hello, hello.
Where's Laurie?
Okay, I unmuted myself.
Right, hello, okay. How are you?
Right. Hi.
Good, good, good. Have you seen one of these before? Have you got one?
I don't have one now, but I had one in the 80s.
Could you do it?
By cheating.
By what? Taking the stickers off or taking them off?
I popped the cubes out, popped them back in.
Yeah, see, that's a good way to do it, isn't it? I like that. That's how I do it. I've never done one. I just bring it out. It makes me look better than I am. But no, what I do, this is called a speed cube. So it's got a circle. So if anyone's ever used a cube, if it's slightly offline like this, you can never turn this. But this, because it's a circle, it allows you to turn it straight away. So it allows you to move these really quickly. Now, when you're in the magic circle, it's great. You learn to do one of these, you can do one of these, but they also, you then bring out these. They bring out 18 different mixed up Rubik's Cubes. So I've got 18 different patterns here, okay? Now, if anyone knows how many possibilities there are with a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, when I do my lecture, I talk about the Rubik's Cube. Now, with a 3x3 Rubik's Cube, there are actually 43.9 quintillion different combinations. Now, you can actually Google that when we finished, and you can actually, it's 43.9 quintillion, which means if I put a cube here, and then put another cube here, another cube here, another cube there, 43.9 quintillion of them, and aimed it towards London, it would actually go around the world 3.5 times. That's how many 43.9 quintillion is. So I'm going to give you a choice. I'm going to go through the cards like this one at a time, and I want you to just say stop on one.
Stop.
This one?
Back one.
That one there, yeah?
Sure, yes.
Or the one before? It's up to you.
The one before.
This one?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to have a quick look, and then we'll turn it over. What I'm going to try and do is recreate that card on this cube. Okay? You do have to give me 20 minutes to take the stickers off. No, I'll try and do it the proper way. Are you ready? Watch carefully. I think I'm going to try and hold this up for you so you can all see this. If I can get this right way round for the camera. That's it there, isn't it? If I get this in my eyes so I can see which way round I've got this. There's my cube. There it is.
That's amazing. Amazing.
Now, that is either I'm good with the Rubik's Cube or I have too much time on my hands. Okay? Now, but as I say, if anyone's got a Rubik's Cube in their drawer at home, just to finish off, take any Rubik's Cube, give it a little wave, and it will completely redo. Completely redo. Now,
Wow.
theoretically then, if you take a mixed up cube and you give it a little wave, it will redo.
That's incredible.
Thank you!
Woohoo! That's awesome.
Woo! Perfect, Freddie.
Fantastic, Adam. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm going to tell you a little story about Adam and myself. And
you promised me you'd never tell anyone that.
It's sad but true, right? But Adam and I, as I said to you some years ago now, we did a show together. And the whole point was that let me see how it started. I introduced him, and then he supposedly hypnotized me, and then stuck these great big needles through my arms. And that was the start of the show. Lots of blood, no pain. You know, I'm like this with my needle stuck through my arms. And then he pulls the needles out and then dehypnotizes me, so I don't know that he stuck these needles through my arms. And so the audience knew, but I supposedly didn't know. So anyway, that was the start of his act. And then he went on and did his magic. And then he introduced me. But as he introduced me, I thought, I just know why, because I do have these stupid thoughts. I thought I'd just hypnotize him for real. And I'd never done a stage show before, and I'd never done any kind of street stuff before. So I just hypnotized him, and I just said to the audience, apparently he got me earlier, stuck these needles through my arms, so I'm going to get him back. So I said, Adam, you cannot walk, you can only pogo everywhere. Right, so, and off he went, pogoing around the room. And I just, because I was so excited about the whole show, I forgot that I'd hypnotized him and told him he could only pogo. And 10 minutes later, luckily my son Anthony was there, because 10 minutes later he found Adam at the top of this flight of stairs. I think he wanted to go to the loo or the toilet or something. And he was trying to figure out how to get down these stairs, because he couldn't walk, he could only pogo. And so Anthony was there, luckily, and he de-hypnotized him and took him out of it. But yeah, we had some good fun. And I said to Adam, because I haven't spoken for a long while, I'd like to do another show later on, just for the fun of it. And it was good fun, wasn't it, Adam?
Really good, really good.
You know, and you know, and you can see how good Adam is. I mean, it's just, I mean, I saw you're fascinated, Mike, and I'm sure everyone is. How he does that, you know, how can he do that stuff right in front of you, on camera? You know, it's just amazing what he does. And not only that, he's a lovely man. I love him. You know, we've been friends for a long time now. In fact, but I knew him when he was a kid, and you know, I was a grown up and he was a little kid. And my oldest boy's the same age as Adam. I don't want to tell him how old you are, Adam, but begins with 4 and ends in 8, I think, this year.
Exactly.
Yeah. So anyway, but I've got 2 young boys, and when I took my youngest, who's now 17, took him to his first day at school, this guy comes up to me, as far as I know, I've never seen him before, and he said, are you Mr. Jack Quinn? I said, yes. He said, I'm Adam Smith. I said, oh. Still didn't recognise him, because obviously he looks like this now. You know, the last time I saw him was about this big. And so he said, I'm Adam Smith, I lived across the road. And then we got talking and everything else, and it turns out he's a brilliant magician. I'm a brilliant hypnotist. Seemed like a match made in heaven. So we got together and we did this show. So, as I said, I've known him since he was a little boy, really. But the magic he does I've seen people all over the world do magic. I haven't seen anyone as good as he is. So I hope you've enjoyed him tonight. You know, let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mad. You know, now to finish off the evening, we're going to get Mike back. And I don't know if you've got any, you know, sort of dancey kind of songs to get us all off to. Some of it's morning. I know for Becky, it's still about 10 o'clock in the morning there. So, you know, but get us just, I don't know. I don't want to push you to do anything. I loved that last song you did by Elvis. But, you know, anything that's sort of uplifting, whatever. You do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, you know, don't send me to bed in tears. That's all.
All right. Well, I'll try. Maybe a song that's not massively known, but which I like, and then I'll end on one which is quite fun.
Okay. It's all yours.
All right. Thanks. There's things that I regret, like being called a nervous wreck, working up a nervous sweat for you. There's nothing I can do. Counterparts of bleeding hearts and all the things that fall apart for you. I don't keep my secrets still. I hide them everywhere. Could they lie? But only ever realize I've been chasing rainbows all the time. And then I miss my cue. Everybody had a laugh, and then I went forward and back with you. I don't keep my secrets there. No, 'cause I hide them everywhere. I could deny, but I'll never realize I've been chasing rainbows all the time. I could deny, but I'll never realize I've been chasing rainbows all the time. I don't keep my secrets.
Sign them everywhere. I could deny, but I'll never realize I've been chasing rainbows all the time. I could deny, but I'll never realize I'm just chasing rainbows all my life. Thank you. Okay, I'll finish on this one. This is by a band called James. It's called Rain.
What is it?
This God is on fire, passion and love. Neighbors complain about the noises above. She only comes when she's on top. Before you said not to see no more, she said you like a disease. Without any cure, she said I'm so obsessed that I got me coming up all and I used to kiss you and got the kitchen knives and skewers. Dress you up in winter clothes, dress around the German rose. Got my ass coming moved out of the house and you moved next door. I knocked you out, you cut a hole in the wall. I found you sleeping next to me and I thought I was alone. You're driving me crazy, when are you coming home? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great.
I've had a great night, Freddie. Thank you, and well done for organising this.
Well, we've got Carmen to read one more poem for us. If everyone's just hang on. If you've got one more, Carmen, haven't you?
All right.
And then we can just listen to Carmen. She can, for those of us that's nearly bedtime, we can go to sleep with Carmen's voice ringing in our ears, Mike's voice, Adam's magic baffling us. Mike was never going to go over Adam's magic. I could see it on his face. He loved it. So, yeah, if you can read us a poem, that'd be nice, and then I'll say goodbye to you all. Have you enjoyed it, Baba?
Thank you so much for everything, Freddie. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your time that you give me in the past and everything. Thank you.
We appreciate you. Thanks for doing this for us. I know how nervous you were.
Do you want me to do prose or a poem?
You know, I didn't do English. I don't even know what a prose is. It sounds good. Whichever you choose, I'll enjoy it, I'm sure.
I have.
You showed me up the ignoramus that I actually am.
But you told me not to do something sad. This is not a pretty one, but it's.
As long as it's not sad, because you know I cry very easily.
All right. Well, I'm gonna read it anyways, and then I'll do a little. Okay. This is in memory of my brother. I'm not a smoker. The smell of cigarette smoke nauseates me. My stomach turns upside down, inside out, with the pungent smell that penetrates my hair, my clothes, like a parasite clinging for its life. A parasite that clings to people's lungs and throws inadvertently unsuspicious. I was standing on the veranda outside his room, a room with an empty bed, white sterile sheets, a pillow, a few chairs, and medical equipment all around. An empty bed because he's not coming back. My father smoked since he was 16 until his first heart failure. My cousins and I were outside smoking, talking about the fever and delirium my father had the last 2 weeks after his open heart surgery. The narcos with guns taking over the hospital above the ceiling of the intensive care room. The what if of the surgery that went 16 hours longer than expected. When I was 10 years old, my older brother called me, "Carmelita, come here, please." We were in the living room in my parents' home. He was a bench drinker with a stout figure, light brown hair and yellow eyes that gave him his nickname El Gato. After days of non-stop drinking, he was humble, like a street beggar, pleading. I was too young to understand his pain. "Please, ask Dad for a cigarette. Please go, just this time, please." I had to ask Dad for cigarettes. I went to my bedroom, crawled under the bed, and I stretched my arm to retrieve a stolen cigarette. A few years later, we lost him to an old fruit divorce during a drinking rampage. I'm home now. I feel safe from the scars of the past. I walked to my kitchen. I opened the freezer door. Hidden behind a Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia in the left corner, a golden pack of Saratoga cigarettes inside a Ziploc bag. I'm not a smoker. It nauseates me. I get dizzy. The smell penetrates my clothes, my hair, and the air of his clinging for his life, like a parasite not wanting to let go. I grabbed the ice cream and closed the door.
Thanks, Carmen. All right, look, thanks very much, all of you. Mike, I'm going to ask you to do one more song, because as Carmen was, I didn't mean to smile, but Ross Passingham was, as you were reading that, was like a train down there. Smoke was coming from everywhere down there.
Sorry about that.
All right, okay, look, thanks, Carmen, and thanks, Adam. Mike's going to play us out with a song. I've loved all of the evening, and thanks everyone for coming and doing this. You know, let's all stay well. Let's listen to what people are saying. You know, we have to isolate ourselves for a while. I want to thank everyone that here that are nurses. I know Becky's a nurse. You know, my wife's a nurse, and Amanda works with the Royal College of Medicine. So thanks everyone. Let's give the NHS and all the workers in the health a round of applause for what they're doing, keeping us safe. And then Mike's going to play one more song for us, just Pixel as I like to call him now. He's going to play another song for us, and then I'll say goodbye to you all. And again, I appreciate you all coming along this evening. And if you like it, maybe we'll do it again soon.
Thanks, Freddie.
Okay.
Thank you, Freddie.
Thanks, Mike.
When the night was gone and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand now. Stand by me. And if the sky we look upon crumble and fall on a mountain, crumble to the sea. Now I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand now. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me. Whenever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Stand now. Stand by me.
Thanks, Mike. And I think it's a very fitting song to end on. You know, let's do this. Let's, where we can, even if it's virtually, let's stand together. Let's help each other out, share times. You know, if you know people, keep in contact. Let's get through this together. You know, we've got great people, you know, Adam and Mike, you know, Carmen, getting out of her comfort zone and reading her poems. You know, and all of you turning up tonight, you know, avoiding the TV for a couple of hours and listening to me. But, you know, I've loved it. Hope you have. And it's been great seeing you. You know, it really has made me feel great to see you all and to all of you to turn up. I can't say goodbye to everyone individually, but you know I love you. You know that, you know, when this is all over, hopefully we'll get together at some place, maybe have one of these pub nights in reality. You can all head to Hornsey. You know, it's the guest houses here are very cheap, the beer's very cheap, and I'm very cheap. So
it's by the seaside. What's
it'll
not
be
to
great.
like?
You know, I know Mike would love to see all of you. I know Adam would love to see all of you. You know, and Carmen, you can come over from LA. So I hope you had a lovely evening or a morning or an afternoon or wherever it is, wherever you are. And I'm going to say goodbye to you all, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay.
Thanks,
Stay well.
Freddie.
Be safe.
Freddie.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks everyone turning up.
Thank you in person.
Bye, Barbara.
Bye. Thanks, Freddie.
Bye.
Thank you.